And what about Othello?
Okay, yeah, that situation is a little trickier to navigate, but you're not powerless here.
Okay. So tell me, what power do I have in this situation?
You can fight back. Look, if Othello's the only one trying to ship you off, then he's creating a you versus him situation.
Okay.
Make it so he has to leave, not you.
And how do we do that then?
There are ways.
Yeah. See, this is a PR problem. Othello wants to trade you? Fine. We're gonna make sure that everybody knows that he's doing that out of spite and paranoia, not for the good of the team.
If we can make your case persuasively, we can get the press on your side. And once national press starts calling for a GM's job, very rare that they survive.
You know what, guys? I appreciate all the fun little capers you have planned for me. But like I said, I'm good. Wait, if they want to trade me, let them trade me.
No, MP, think
let
about
them trade
this.
me.
And Pete, wait!
What?
We have a date tonight, remember?
Listen,
City
man,
View.
I'm not in the mood for City View right now.
Okay, I get it, but I just think it would be good for you to take your mind off all this for a second.
Fine. But I just want to be alone right now.
Okay, it's understandable. Why don't we just meet up there after the game?
All right, that's fine.
Hey, we're gonna get through this, okay? I love you.
I love you too.
IDK, tell us what it's like to have your songs in the NBA 2K23 soundtrack.
Oh man, it's amazing. It's like, you know. Obviously, I've been on the soundtrack a couple of times, and to be on there so consistently is probably one of the best things you could wish for or ask for.
Out of all of the rappers, do you think you're the best NBA 2K player?
Look at the score. Y'all tell me. Right now.
It's 8-0. He's acting like it's a blowout. I know you are a big NBA 2K player. Okay, on average.
We know there's lots of basketball to be played, Doris. However, for teams off to a cold start, is it time to panic, or when is it time to panic?
It's never time to panic, Kevin, because that is not going to advance your cause. I think you have to look analytically at what's happening. Do you have key guys out to injury? How many new guys do you have on your roster? Is there something in particular contributing to your tough times? But it's never, ever time to panic.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. We've got Josh Hart. Nurkic is out there with MP. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Rozier. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Rondo kicks to Washington. And the first shot of the night for him missing. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Heat in FTX Arena. Here's MP, sinks the 15-footer.
It goes down, but with no defender near him, no need to go to the fadeaway.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
Now, here's MP. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rozier the pass to Hayward. Outside Rondo. Out to Hayward. Just 5 on the clock. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. And it's Washington missing.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Lillard on top. Defended by Hayward. Now, here's Hart. Last game he had 12. Nurkic finds MP. They get it again. Nurkic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Nurkic at the line for 1.
Free throw good. Nurkic.
You know, it took Nurkic a while to kind of establish himself as a starting center in the NBA, but it didn't take long to see it's a role he deserves.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we were able to talk with Steve Clifford. This will be the first game this season against this team. He knows they're great rim protectors, but he doesn't want his guys to back down. He told them, push the action, stay confident. You may get one sent back. Don't let that deter you at all. So, Kevin, they're going to keep trying to be aggressive all game.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they've got the work cut out for them for sure. Putting up points in this defense, Greg will be tough.
I like, though, that they've identified the key issue. They're not shying away from it. They know it's going to be difficult to score.
I think regardless of your initial approach, they know this is a game that's going to be about adjustments. There is a tactical advantage to be gained. You just have to find it.
Hart the pass to MP. First quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And that one drops for him.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Defeated by the Wizards in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And I feel they were the superior team, but they didn't take advantage of their opportunities and just could not close that game out.
So an almost... Charlotte in the lead. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kelly Oubre, and it's Richards in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte.
How about Gordon Hayward going from a guy who as a rookie couldn't get much playing time to now an all-star level talent who you cannot let get space from 3.
And Nurkic gets it to go.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Washington. He's coming off a 19-point game against Washington.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Here's Hart. The pass to MP. For the 3. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Oubre outside. Here's Richards. 6 to shoot. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
It's good.
And big man who can shoot really changes the dynamic of your offense.
It's almost gotten to the point where you have to be able to hit that face-up jumper nowadays. Very few exceptions to that rule. Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Hart finds MP. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Portland.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Charlotte. Trailing by 2. You know, Hornets fans, Doris, are excited to see what LaMelo Ball can do for the franchise.
Well, Kevin, there is no doubt this young man is a special talent. You look no farther than his passing ability, the flair, the vision, the fearlessness. Certainly an easy guy to play with. Now the question becomes, can you start to build the talented pieces around him?
Now, here's MP. Kelly Oubre unable to get his last shot to go. And the basket by MP.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Hayward. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. Hayward's got 6.
Well, Gordon Hayward answering back with a big-time three of his own.
Hart kicks to MP. A 3-ball. Offensive rebound. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic. He's got 9.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Hayward outside. Lillard against Rondo. Oubre. No one around him. It's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists now in the game. MP against Washington. And here's MP for 3. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
MP's got 21 in the game.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Oubre. He had 15 points last outing. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake.
In the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's MP for 3. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Hayward outside. Oubre outside. It's Washington high post. Hayward looking over the floor. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Good to see Hayward out there on the floor. For the past few years, this guy has dealt with a ton of injuries.
And it's a shame, B.A., because when he's completely healthy, he's proven he's capable of making an all-star team. Consider this. In every season but his rookie year, he's been a double-digit scorer, and he always does it in very efficient fashion.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a 2-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Here's Oubre. Portland grabs the miss. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Here's Hayward. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
The score, the Hornets, 39. The Trailblazers, 44.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the floor for Portland, MP is out there with Nurkic. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Peyton in at the 2 spot.
Out of bounds, Hornets ball.
So it's the Hornets now. 7-point differential. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Washington, and then Washington with the dunk.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Nurkic, it's good on the putback. Nurkic has got the lead up to 9 now for Portland.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Rondo finds Hayward. Charlotte moving it around. And it's Washington missing.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great...
Substitution on the court.
Here's Lillard. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Portland again missing. Charlotte shooting 39% from the floor since the half. Not really what they had in mind. Oubre passes to Washington. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Oubre against MP. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point. Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
The layup off target. Here's Nurkic. No good. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break.
The Trail Blazers.
And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Terry Rozier is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then there's Washington. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Richards in at the 5. So that's the Hornets 5. Portland leading by 10. Pass to Hart. On the wing, MP. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The rebound by Richards. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for Charlotte. Rozier kicks to Oubre. Stolen by Grant. Passes it to MP. Fires for 3. Drains the three-pointer. MP's got 27 points. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle steps for the Trailblazers?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Second chance points have also been a big part of what's happened in this game. Crashing the boards with authority, turning those opportunities into second chance points. Big time on the offensive glass.
And for Terry Rozier, all of his efficiency.
Substitution on the court.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Payton dishes to MP. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 6 in the quarter. And the numbers of Terry Rozier. As you mentioned, they're getting better bit by bit, Greg.
Scary Terry's three-point shooting is way up. And that helps big time. With experience, Rozier isn't forcing things offensively, becoming a much better decision maker.
Hayward can hit. Trailblazers leading by 21. Lillard, the pass to MP. Corner shot. Good. He hits the jump shot. MP's got 32 points in the game.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Terry Rozier's doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Charlotte's head athletic trainer.
Number 7.
He told me that it looks like it's a strained groin. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing you can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Was really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound encouraging.
No, I mean, this is a big blow, and it will force the team to make some adjustments, not just in terms of personnel in the court, but in terms of strategy.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin.
Ladies and gentlemen,
this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
Oh, man.
I told you we'd have a good time.
This was great. This was great.
Good.
Hey, you know, I'm sorry for blowing up on you the other day. This is just, it's really hard for me to deal with. You know, it's too much at times.
I know, but you don't have to figure it out alone. You've got a whole team just here to support you.
There's nothing to figure out, though. Like, we go wherever they send me. That's how this league works.
You're serious?
Mila, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I'm on my rookie contract. We can literally go wherever they send me.
Unless you fight.
Well, like Ricky said.
No, not like Ricky said. Ricky and Ashley want you to wage war in the press. I just want you to be you.
Yeah, well, me being me is what got me here.
No, I want you to be the best version of you on the court. Make it impossible for Othello to trade you without looking like a fool.
What do you think I'm doing? Giving half effort? Mila, I am working myself to the bone right now.
I know. I think it's time to work a little harder. The MP that I fell in love with would not just roll over and give up like this.
I'm not giving up. That's not what I'm doing.
Then dig your heels in. I mean, you said you wanted to start a family here. Did you mean that?
Of course I meant that. This is where I want to... Thank you, sir. This is where I want to be. I just don't know what I'm supposed to be doing right now.
Okay, well, if you want it, fight for it. If you have anything left in the tank, it's time to give it. I've seen you overcome impossible odds before, MP. Have you forgotten about college already?
No, I have not forgotten about college.
Then dig deep. Do it again. I know it's in you. I mean, do you want to stay or not?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I want to stay.
Okay.
Okay, but I don't think this whole Kusoja routine is the way to go. I am trying my hardest out there, and if that's not enough already, then I don't know.
Okay, I hear you. I think you should think about it, because I'm just saying, as your girlfriend, the sabotage routine is not you.
And what about as my business manager? What does she think?
I don't know. You should weigh your options, I think. You can talk to Ricky and Ashley. I'm sure they have more details about their plan if you want.
Yeah, I'll definitely need to think on this one.
Take your time. When you're ready, we can talk about it as a team.
Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Home, blind, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Catch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Home, blind, wanna feel my grip. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
She wanna ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one with you. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she tear these eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the grass I drew.
Great game. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your mind right. Hey, right here.
Now we good. Let's ball.
Let's go.
Huddle up, gentlemen. Great win last night. Don't expect our road to get any easier, though. We need to stay focused today so that we can go out there and keep this positive streak going. I want to score earlier and transition offense. If someone is up court, we have to get the ball to them. Today, we're going to work on being more efficient at running our breaks.
Y'all ready to lose? Watch the roll. That's good. That's a foul. So you. He's all day, baby.
Keep it going.
I'm dropping a hammer.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Switch.
Oh, knock that in.
I got you out. Watch the screen.
Come on, game time, game time.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the play. Screen coming. On him.
Get your head in the game.
Screen coming. Watch the middle, man. Screen coming. He's all day, baby. Turn it up. Turn it up. Quick, quick, quick. Yeah, let's go. Let's do it.
Good work in practice. Make sure you get some reps in before you leave the gym.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Hey, hit me up.
It's early in the season, but we're already seeing some teams fall short of expectations. Grant, what do these teams need to do to get back on track?
Well, first of all, they have to relax. They can't panic. It's still early in the season. But, of course, it's on the leaders of each team to set the tone. They need to make sure everyone is locked in and on the same page.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. We've got Damian Lillard. MP is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Peyton in at the 2. And the basket by MP.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Pass to Ingram. Over Peyton. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
That jumper right there, pretty pure from B.I. Sized up the D and just took it.
Now MP. About a minute into this first quarter, and here's Lillard from beyond the arc. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Jones. Back to McCollum. Over Lillard. That one off the back iron and out.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Well, Brent, Portland has made a name for itself as a perennial contender.
Well, the recent success started with Dame, and with the exception of his rookie year, they've made the playoffs every year since, except last year when he was hurt. So Lillard has single-handedly changed Blazers basketball.
Here's Jones after the basket by Portland. Here's Ingram, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Valanciunas, rebounded by Nurkic. The Trailblazers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. A deep 3 from MP. And the 3 off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. Back to Jones. To the left wing. McCollum outside. 6 to shoot. A step back shot. That one doesn't drop. And it's Portland the other way, coming off a win against the Hornets.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Portland. The Pelicans trail. Outside Ingram. Here's McCollum. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. MP's got 11.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. Pass to Hayes. To the inside. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And one thing you know you'll always get with Valanciunas, he's going to rebound. Offense, defense, no matter what, he's attacking the glass.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Outside Ingram. Back to McCollum. Right side Ingram. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. The shot misses. Oh, great D that time from MP. And with his size and reach, Valanciunas is a monster on the boards, Grant.
That is true. I mean, impossible to move in the paint. He gets a wide base and just vacuums missed shots. and his great touch allows him to rack up second chance points as well.
Nance, he's checked in for New Orleans. Alvarado comes in for C.J. McCollum. Eubanks, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Peyton. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Here's Alvarado, defended by Lillard. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Portland with a rebound. And 1:01 left in the first quarter. MP against Valanciunas. MP, the pass to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
And Lillard rising up and jamming that one through.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting a solid 50% in the opening quarter. Nance outside. Inside. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And again, New Orleans, no good.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
MP, that's his 6 make in 11 tries.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Here's Ingram. 35 points his last game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first. Shoots from 12. Good. He hits the jumper.
Brandon Ingram showing off the ways he can score. You know he's playing well when he's this patient to do so.
Here's MP. And that's not going to go. And so it's Portland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Trailblazers, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Nance. Over to the wing. Now Ingram. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second quarter. Portland trailing here. And here's MP. He had 34 points in the win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
Let us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again. Portland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. MP, the pass to Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Ingram. Pass to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Over Lillard. And it's Alvarado missing. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting a decent 41% in the second quarter. Back to MP. The 3-ball. Yes. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game.
Yeah, Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Nance to the right side. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has gotten his first points in this one. 16 seconds left in the first half. Lillard passes to MP. Back to Lillard. Hayes for 3. Oh, and he just knocked out. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first.
42. The Trailblazers. 40.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. They've got MP, Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And there's the lob. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
Stolen by MP. Lillard outside. And Nurkic throws it down.
And Nurkic around there, big and right on top of the cylinder.
Jones finds Ingram. Here's Williamson. Rebound by the Trailblazers. MP's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Well, it almost feels like we didn't get to see the real Pelicans last year with a superstar out all season, Brent.
Well, PA, I might tell you that you did. I mean, Coach Green did a heck of a job in his first year bringing these guys together. And look, if I was on the sidelines and I was a guy who could propel this team moving forward, I would want to be a part of that kind of success.
And there's McCollum on the assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night. Portland calls timeout.
You know what time it is, man. I need everyone in the building to get up and make some noise for your Pelicans dance team.
3rd quarter here, over a minute and a half into it.
You watch them do their thing. It was yours.
Williamson against MP. Back to Lillard. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the Sweet setup on that one.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Payton against Ingram. Now Valanciunas, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. 4 on the clock. Launches it. The shot by Ingram, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Hart can't hit. New Orleans has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Williamson with the bucket. Williamson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
MP against Williamson. McCollum with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Pelicans. The reverse. Williamson misses.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
Completely lost focus. You can't get 2 steps ahead.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. New Orleans calls timeout.
And Nurkic, one of the tough guys that you rely on out there. You know, scary injury for him back in 2019, but able to overcome that roadblock and get himself back and healthy.
And the Pelicans will go for a different look. New Orleans has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Well, Brent, while it was scary, Nurkic came back from injury just as good as ever.
Yeah, with a major injury like that, you figure it's going to alter your game, but really Nurkic has been able to get back in and kind of double down on what he does well. That's playing physical and being a post present.
Zion and Valanciunas playing up front. Brandon Ingram out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Jones in at the 3, small forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
McCollum against Lillard. Pass to Payton. From deep, MP. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
For three, McCollum doesn't go that time. And it's Portland the other way. After this one, they're off to Dallas to take on the Mavericks. That'll be the last leg of a 6-game road trip for the club.
And with some of the deepest range in the league, Lillard has a ton of room behind the arc.
McCollum, the pass to Williamson. It doesn't go for him. Nurkic with some nice D. MP against Williamson. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Portland with another.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Throws it up high. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. MP drives in. And Nurkic with the basket on the assist by MP. And now it's a 6-point Trailblazer lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told his team, quote, "We can do this. This is why we put in the work. This is the moment the work pays off." He's coaching them up for a victory.
Allie, thank you. And yep, it's good.
Making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And it's the Trailblazers' ball. A big stretch here going, 10-2. To the paint. Here's Lillard. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half. Outside Jones. To the inside. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And again, just watching Zion's leaping ability. Gets over the defense. Easily finds the rim.
MP, the pass to Lillard. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lillard against McCollum. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Zion wants these moments and coming through here.
Time called here. The Trailblazers decide to talk it over.
And they got to refocus. Too many careless turnovers will kill your momentum.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive. And the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
Hart's checked in for Portland. Pass to MP. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. MP's got 8 points here in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Valanciunas, good.
Big bucket from the big man as Valanciunas knocks it in.
For Portland, they've gotten all 7 of their shots to go. Impressive here in the fourth. And here's MP from outside. Rebounded by Ingram. The Pelicans have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Here's McCollum. It's good from in tight. And now now just a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And he was a go-to guy in crunch time in college, and McCollum now has developed that reputation here in the league.
Here's MP. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Here's McCollum. Oh, MP with a block. And it's in there. And now a 7-point Trailblazer lead.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play. Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
Portland has gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the 4th. MP outside. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up. Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And an intentional foul right there.
Brandon Ingram. Personal foul.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6.
Shooting for Portland.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. McCollum with it. He's picked up by Lillard. McCollum against Lillard. Valanciunas. Money.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Free throws always a little bit sweeter when they can add to your lead.
New Orleans calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. .27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The shot by Ingram, no good. And they go to the intentional foul.
Zion Williamson. Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
The line for the Trailblazers.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Pass to Daniels from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Simons outside. So it's Portland picking up the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you have 2 choices. If you can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.
Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.
I know she want no ride from you. Me, I won't feel worry, only one and two. When I see you flying out of Timbuktu, chucking all the money from the tree I grew. I know she teared his eyes from you. Caught me in the middle of the ball I threw. If you want me bowing to the glass I drew, I could melt the colors of the stain on you. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. Dirty cooking on school county. Time up around me, crystal calibrates around me. Nice so naughty. County cooking old school county.
Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Rock it on a compact disc. In your pocket full of cold. Yeah. Black my kiss. Look up. What's your bliss?
Anytime I do a shawty,
Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip. Physically fit. Touch it in your eye, wanna taste it. Boom, boom, blah, wanna feel my grit. People in the Bronx wanna take a trip.